Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Daily Video Diary. How's it going today? Today, it's not the morning, it's the evening. I've just got home. Graham's pissed off because I'm shouting over a bed. She's like, fuck off. Or in Graham speak, that's like that. What's been going on today then, ladies and gentlemen? We woke up at the normal time this morning, got into work at the normal time and all that malarkey. I was trying to solve a problem that I was having yesterday with my computer, because I was able to run the scripts that populate the database, but every time I tried to run the UI it would throw an exception saying it couldn't access the database. And the scripts, like, it's all running the code runs the scripts, so they use the same like admin passwords, it uses the same credentials basically to log into the database. And I couldn't load the UI. I just couldn't do it. It would always throw this exception. Or, I guess more precisely, it would throw an exception and then I'd get 404 errors. Oh god, I didn't mean to press that. I don't know why I did. So, I was having that problem yesterday, trying to get through with it. Tried to do it today, kept going around. And then like I asked someone if like what their like credential files were set up as, if they had it like set up ever so slightly different than me, or whatever. And they came around, we were looking at the files, trying to figure it out, everything looked the same. And then we glanced at the URL and I was pointing at the wrong fucking URL. There's version 6 well I'm now on like version 6 point something of the system, uses one URL, and version 7 uses a different one. I've been on 7 consistently, didn't realise 6 was different in that way, and it fucked me. So that was annoying, but we managed to work ourselves around that, so that's not too much problem. Otherwise, I was sat trying to figure out how the system was doing this specific thing. We have this issues where it's like creating the wrong notifications at renewal. So that's what I'm going through, trying to figure it out, and it's really hard. And I'm trying to figure out in this mess, like, where is the best place to do this thing? Is it like here? Is it like when the renewal's done? Or is it when this thing's triggered? Is it like right at the end? I don't know. And I still don't know, but I've managed to find like the thing I've done in the database, which is also a mess. So it's been one of them days where I'm just like bug fixing, trying to just find the best place to fix the bug. Because there isn't necessarily a place where there's a bug, it's a place where there isn't a feature, if you know what I mean. So like, where is that feature best, as far as I'm aware, unless I can actually find the bug. But yeah, so and obviously the concept of doing that is quite difficult, because I've basically got to create something and then backdate it by a year so that I can trigger the renewal stuff. It's a bit of a mess. It's hard work, but that's about all really for work, to be brutally honest with you. More testing stuff at lunchtime, trying to figure out what was going on with my Nougat stuff. I kind of want to step into Nougat, but I can't figure out how to step into Nougat packages on my laptop at work with no internet. I'll have to try it here. In the meantime, I'm trying to like just go into the project, the XUnit project itself, and boot it up from there instead. See if that's any different. See if I can like spot the error and step through that way. But that's quite irritating to do because of the way that project works. So it like doesn't find any tests and stuff. So it's really quite difficult. What am I doing that for? I don't want to lock that because otherwise Laura couldn't get in. Otherwise, we have a busy night tonight. Chances are I won't be doing any programming because it's snooker night. We're going snooker with Josh and Matt. And yeah, so that's why my dinner's already cooking, because I'm eating before Laura gets back. Laura's also doing some charity Christmas festival thing with work, so she's not going to get back until 8. I'm meeting up at 7:30 in town for snooker. So the plan is that I'm going to longboard down and then either bus back or thingy. The ground is like a little bit like moist, for lack of a better word. It's like damp and like greasy, but I don't think it will flick up water. I'm hoping anyway. So I think it's going to be okay to longboard down, and then I'm going to meet them in the car park, and then we're going to walk over to go play some snooker for a bit, really. We used to try and go once a month, me and Josh did, and then we realised like why have we never invited Matt before? And I can't really remember why. I think it was because he left, because we all used to work together, but he left, and then we started going snooker. And then Josh left. And then like we still did it like semi-frequently, but then I went back to university and then I was like not free at all. So, and then at some point we just never invited Matt, even though I guess technically I used to go with Corey, who before Josh as well. So there's that. I don't know. Who knows? But either way, he's coming. It's going to be great. We're going to have a good catch up, have a good shindig. It's going to be good fun. I've just got to eat first. I'm having pie chips and mushy peas, which is lovely because Laura has a thing about buying ready-made pies. I like the ready-made pies. I think they're delish. But Laura's a little bit more set against it. So we have to have it when she's not here. Right. Let's get changed. Start my video. And I've got to put chips on when that buzzer goes. Whenever I cook for like just myself, I always like seem to snap back to how I used to cook for just looking at the ground. I always snap back to how I used to cook when I used to live on my own. Which is all very well and good, but like since then Laura's taught me to not be a fat shit. And now I eat much smaller meals. I used to not blink at having like 2 sausage rolls, a big pile of mashed potatoes, an entire tin of beans. Or a pie, an entire tin of mushy peas and a load of chips, which I just had, and a slice of bread to have the fucking gravy. And it's not until after that I regret it, because I feel like my stomach's like going... Otherwise, truth be told, I've been killing some time here, because I've been flying around. If I come home and literally immediately start cooking, I'm like finished eating by 6. This is like how this is how I used to do stuff. I used to like come in, cook straight away. That's why I had so much time in the evenings. It's fucking great. But that's enough of that, ladies and gentlemen, because it's 22. I have to start thinking about going, so I'm going to put some shoes on. I'm going to wear black shoes just in case like the ground is wet enough in parts to flick water up. I don't want to get my white shoe dirty. Already thinking it again. I mean, the main problem I have is that I'm longboarding like in the dark. Like it's significantly darker now, as you can now tell, than it was previously when I used to longboard into town and stuff. Which like isn't a problem, but it's like it means I have to be more careful on like roads and shit, because obviously I haven't got lights on me. I essentially become a pedestrian as soon as I hit pavements. Basically, yeah, because I just can't justify, you know what I mean? I ain't got lights on, buddy. And I'll probably be dressed in all dark as well. Probably going to wear my smart jacket. It's quite warm. It's bizarrely warm. It's fucking winter. And it's like, he says in a hoodie, obviously we've got the heating on and shit in here now, but like it's 13 degrees outside. 13 degrees Celsius at 20 to 7 at night in December. What the balls? It's like the whole of the southwest is like in this tropical weather, and everyone else has like got 6 degrees. Well, it's great. But yeah, so it means that I don't have to longboard in like a big fluffy scarf and stuff. It just means that coming home I might be a little bit nippier if it cools down. While saying that, it's going to be 12 degrees at 1 in the morning, so I'm going to be fine. I've changed my mind. I'm going to wear my other coat. My other coat instead of my smart coat, because my smart coat is a bit restrictive. And I am longboarding, and if it's slippy, I might need the movement, you know? Question is, am I able to longboard and take a snooker cue? That's the question I need to ask myself. And vlog. And also walk with both of them if I need to. I think I want to leave with plenty of time to spare. I'm giving myself 40 minutes to get there. Normally it takes like 15 or so I can be extra careful of slippy ground and the dark, so I can walk in places where I don't, you know? The problem with winter and it being cold is that the ground never dries. This is wet. Why is it wet? God damn it, like the wheels are wet already. Oh well. I was right not to wear one white shoe. I'm just trying to be cautious of the fact that like if you get the bearings wet, then they start to rust up and stuff. But they've got like the tape on one side and I can just clean them. Like it's not that bad. It's if I go through standing water where it becomes a problem. So the advantage of this coat is it flees behind me in the wind. Ah, not gonna lie, I have missed this. When was the last time I went out on the longboard? This is great fun. Oh man. As much as I say I love winter, you can't do this very often. It's pretty safe to say that in places it is too wet to longboard. It hasn't rained in days. God damn. It's because the ground just doesn't dry. It's like too moist, like the air is too humid and stuff. Not humid either, like cool. And it just won't dry the ground out at all. So, oh well. I'm just gonna go, I'm early, so I'm gonna run to the loo, wipe the mud off my shoes, that was a very good call, and then that'll be fine. So, we'll leave the longboard. Like I say, like, you can't treat it like a big babby, can you? You gotta take it out in the rain every now and again, and if that means buying new bearings, they aren't that expensive. Hey, Christmas! Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, time jump. It's bedtime. It's like 20 to 1. Yep. Yes, I met up with Josh and Matt, and then we walked over to Snooker, played 3 games. There's 3 of us. So played like a game, like round robin basically, which was really good fun. Wagging away, having a great time. It was really good. And then we, yeah, that's basically it. And then we left at 10:30, and I walked across town to the car park where they parked, and then like Laura picked me up from there. Drove back home. Laura went to bed, and then I stayed up a little bit, just had like basically a cup of tea and watch some YouTube videos and stuff, just chill out a bit. So it was really good fun. Gotta love a good bit of snooker with the boys. So yeah, happy. Cool. Tomorrow it's Thursday. We've got some like errands to run after work tomorrow because Laura's sister's gonna be here in the evening. So yeah, we've got some fun stuff to do. It's gonna be great. Cool. It's gonna be weird actually. I come in like on a third. Of course, I'm like, why does the clock say it's Thursday? It's Wednesday, but it's not Thursday. When it's gonna be a weird thing because like Laura's off Friday and I'm not off Friday, so I'm gonna be at work, and then it's gonna be strange. It's gonna be really weird. And then like, but I still get Sunday, so that's good. I don't know. I'll catch you later.